Hi guys, hello, meet everybody. It's MicheleMarieDalene. Yes, we're recording. And today we're going to talk about the update to the topic. The conversation is going along pretty good, but some of the people did not explain, except for one, why all the dislikes. So, I guess that's the next question. Even before all the videos were moderated, why all the dislikes? That's the next question. One of the people wanted to know if the videos would remain unmoderated, and I explained to him, let me get to that screen here. I said to him, he said to me, the bottom line is you're going to completely stop censoring your audience or what? Question mark. Well, okay. First of all, it's moderation. It's not censoring. Okay? A little different. I said, right now, the newest videos are not moderated, but there is still a bad language filter that still is enabled. Those comments I review, and if I feel they're really not bad, I pass them and they are posted. I want to see how things go before I make a final decision on if we will keep it unmoderated or not. If everyone behaves with respect and keeps their comments on topic of the videos they are replying to, then things will stay unmoderated. In other words, it's up to you guys, really. If you think about what I'm trying to say here, I'm trying to change things for the better for everybody. But the problem that we're running into is, by the way, it's early in the morning. I just kind of got up. It's, in case you want to know, it's 6:21 a.m. So I'm still in my nightgown. Is we are going to keep working on trying to improve the channel medium. But let's make sure we understand one thing here, folks. It's up to you. It's up to you by how you behave and respect each other, and of course the commentator and the video producer, as well as, and that's what got the whole thing started, was the racism allegations, which are totally unfactual. I may have made a bad decision in the way I handle it, but I'm still not going to say that my feelings and anger and concerns are not at least in part justified. That I don't even know why in heaven's name anybody would say I am a racist. Racism is a very serious charge. It's a very serious allegation, and well, there indeed are racists out there in the world, and there they are. I'm not a racist. I'm not a white supremacist. I guess what happened was after the original Justice for Trudy debacle, it was like I didn't want to go through that again, and so I decided to do something different tack than I did with the Justice for Trudy disaster. Some of you may remember that disaster. Some of you may not remember it. But the sad truth was, the only thing that good came out of that thing is I had to change my home phone number, and now the bill solicitors can't call me. So I guess that's a good thing, because I would have to do that anyway. Unfortunately, I ported my home phone to my cell phone, and I do now have a new home phone number, but that has not been publicly posted anywhere, because I don't want the bill solicitors to get it and drive me crazy. My cell phone, which now has the old home phone number, the ringer is turned off 99% of the time, so I don't get, the phone doesn't ring, but I still occasionally check it to see if anybody called that I recognize, or I listen to a voicemail if it's a phone number I recognize, and then I return calls. But that's a whole nother story, where that person went beyond my YouTube life and started to move into my personal off YouTube life. And I don't know originally how we got to that point. In the case of the Justice for Trudy thing, we were doing live streams here on YouTube just like we are now, and we were doing phone calls, and Dory at the time misunderstood this girl named Trudy. My hearing is not good, and her hearing, I think Dory has hearing problems too. She just doesn't want to acknowledge that. Hers may be more of an environmental issue, with excessive loud headphones, and I mean, they are loud. Holy crap, she says it really loud. So unfortunately, I think that caused damage to her ears as well. But in the case of the Justice for Trudy debacle, I did try my best to apologize to that Trudy years ago. It was actually, last year was Justice for Trudy, and it was just, and it started from the year before, and that's the reason, by the way, folks. If you wonder why we do not take phone calls, that is the reason. We don't want to be misunderstand people's questions anymore and get to the point where they feel that they can take, that I'm misunderstanding what they're saying. Is this what happened with the Trudy situation? The Dory misunderstood the conversation at the time, and it spiraled out of control, and that's why we don't do phone calls. So I just had to bring that up too. Now, someday I would like to have phone calls as an option. I still would. I really, 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 really would. But unfortunately, with my hearing loss, the chance of having a successful phone communique is slim to none. Okay? Slim to none. And that's also is because there's another technical issue. Is some of the people, good people, and unfortunately a few that took advantage of it for nefarious purposes, found that my home phone line was creating a loop when going through Google Hangouts on air or FMLE, and resulted in this really insane looping effect. Now, there is a website called Ring Central, which works with the Google Hangouts, which would allow us to, again, handle phone calls through Google Hangouts. But right now, I think the biggest issues that I'm having with my setup is the number of dislikes is pretty high, and it affects your channel alignment. I don't know what YouTube does when your channel reaches a certain negative threshold. I see a lot of my videos have been getting demonetized. Videos that were good videos were monetized originally by the bots, were getting demonetized by the bot, and I have to keep requesting a review of those videos because the videos themselves are not in violation of YouTube's terms of service. So that's one of the reasons I'm wondering is if all these dislikes is actually might be destroying my channel's marketability to advertisers. This is my job. This is what I've been doing now for a living because of my handicaps. It's a job. I am the CEO. I am the entrepreneur. I am the one who actually calls the shots. I'm the one who writes the checks. I'm the one who would be hiring employees if I had the money to do so. I would be the one who determines where this channel goes. That's what a sole proprietorship is. It's not like I'm a big, huge mega corporation, but rather I'm a very small fry. I would be like in relative concept like your local grocer, or it'd be a small little information provider that produces local video content. So yeah, it's definitely this channel is not just a a weekend hobby. It's a lot more than that for me. This channel, I still haven't officially gotten paid yet by YouTube. The AdSense is going up, but the sad truth is I wonder if all those dislikes may be resulting in less payout per click on the videos. Because you'll notice that most of my skippable ads are auction. If you look at the Google Analytics page, I don't know exactly what that means by auction, but I got a feeling it means that the content advertisers are paying based on what they see as a channel's ratings go. Rankings, it's hard enough when you're small, so that makes a difference. But we'll talk about AdSense and demonetization, monetization in another update. But for right now, at least him saying is that we are making positive changes for the future. And I want to thank those of you who are working with me and cooperating. And by the way, I'm sorry to scream on the video was a little dark. This is not the BP314. This is CB234 color camera in black and white mode, and it has a completely different UVC settings. So I have to kind of figure it out and try to dial it so it looks good. Like, we know that this monitor display here is white, so we know that that shouldn't be too dark of a gray and things like that, but that's another story. Alright, so for now, stay out of trouble, guys. One more suggestion real quick. If you do not like a video, since it's no longer blocking comments, could you tell me why you do not like a video if you click unlike? It would help me. If you want me to improve on it, see, that's what the rating system was supposed to be for, was to allow the viewer to communicate with the producer and express why they do or do not like the video. And sadly enough, what has happened is sometimes content producers use the likes and dislikes for a voting system. Okay, in other words, if you like candidate A, you pick like. If you like candidate B, you pick dislike. Obviously, if you don't care, you don't click the other one. And if for some reason you click the wrong hand and you want to re-click the right one, it will first change it to neutral, and then it'll change it to thumbs up or thumbs down. So you can change your vote. Unlike when you go to the polls, you can change your vote. And so that gives you a chance to make any adjustments as needed. So don't be afraid to do that. Even if votes have already been casted in prior videos, you can go back and change your vote later on too. So it's not like it's a permanent, like, okay, you voted, the ballot box is closed, you can't change your vote. Yes, you can. Yes, you can. Alright, it's going to be windy today. It's going to be a high of -2, a low of -10 degrees tonight, Celsius. Very windy. That means that you're going to want to bundle up and keep warm. And today, according to my BlackBerry, it's Veterans Day. I do not know if the soup kitchen is going to be open today. My case manager has said that she and I can go grocery shopping, but I got a feeling the soup kitchen probably will be open. Now, I'm not sure, so I'm going to call George the soup kitchen later. Oh yes, one thing about the cake video. I did not mean to record those people in the background. Okay, as I said, my fingers were so covered by black, food color, icky frosting. I mean, it was disgusting. I didn't even want to touch my phone until I washed some fingers off. They were so bad. I just couldn't do it. I was like, "Ew, this is gross, man. I don't want to touch this phone." Until I washed my hands and my face. I wish I could have washed my teeth too at the time. All right, that's just disgusting. Don't ever buy those kind of cupcakes ever in the store. I mean, this local store makes good stuff, but they should have used marshmallow ghosts. At least then you wouldn't have to get your fingers all icky with black frosting as much. Oh my God, pulling the little black ghosts out. How is the Marmite? Marmite tastes good. I already mentioned that before. But I'm not going to mention that again. Anyway, for now, I'm going to let you go. Yes, we are doing a vlog at the soup kitchen today, or later on. I will be keeping an eye on your comments and see how they do. Alright? Okay, bye-bye.